Hello, I'm just going to go ahead and show you how the retargeting system for Unreal Engine 5.4 works. It's gotten a lot better. I remember the retargeting system in Unreal Engine 5, and it is pretty nice. Also, I believe it was in Unreal Engine 4, but I am working on Unreal Engine 5.4. I'm currently working on the demo that for my game Shields of Asgard. The Steam page will be down below. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. What I have is I'm working on a boss fight, and I have a asset called Greatsword. So I want to use the animations from that. I'm going to be using quite a few of them, like the movement, the attacks. So I need an IK retargeter. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to that folder, and what I like to do, just search for what I'm looking for. I know I'm going to be using this one here. So choose the animation that you want, and then right click retarget animations. Then what you want to do is you want to go to target skeletal mesh. You want to choose the skeletal mesh that you're going to be using. I'm going to be using this one. Now right here you can see all the animations, and what you can do is search for the one you're looking for, and I'm going to use that one. So you can see that it gives you a preview of what it looks like. Now you have two options. You can say export animations, and that will just export the animation. Let's say we just go to here, we go to enemy, and then we go to animations, and I'll just go to movement and then export, include reference assets, and then just say export. What that's going to do is that's going to just give you the animation right there, and that will go ahead and give you the animation. You can work with it. And also, if you're doing stuff that requires enable root motion, make sure you go down here, enable root motion. But I really don't need that one, so because I'm going to replace it, I'm just going to go ahead and delete that to Greatsword. And I'm going to be using a whole bunch of them, so I need an IK retargeter rig. So right over here, Greatsword in place, I'm going to go ahead and retarget animation. I'm going to go ahead and choose the skeletal mesh that I'm going to be using, and instead of exporting every single animation, you want to use export retarget assets. When you do that, you want to choose the folder, which I am going to be using this one. I'm going to put it right into animations, and I'm just going to say export. But you want to choose export retarget assets. I'm going to go ahead and export that, close that out. I'm just going to go ahead and save it. Now this one gives you right here your auto-generated source, auto-generated target. So this is really nice because now you can just come over here and retarget it. Now before, we would have to go over here and map all the bones and everything ourselves, but all this is done for us. I want to come back over here to assets, and I want to move it over. So I'm going to go over here to target mesh offset, and I'm just going to say 100, maybe 150. Yeah, 150 will be good. And there we go. Now what I like to do is come over here to chain mapping, and then click on root, and then translation mode, because I'm going to need root motions, I go to globally scaled. And then that's all I have to do. And we had to do that before when we did the manual retargeting, when we created all of our bones here, and then we just mapped them. Well, right now it's just automatically mapped. Now, you're going to have to do that if you want to use anything other than a Unreal skeleton rig. But for right now, this makes it really easy when you're working with the rigs. So let's say I want to retarget, let's say that idol. So that idol, I just want to go in here, and it was the great sword idol. I don't need the root motion, I just need the end place. That's not the one I wanted. End place, great sword, end place. That's the one that I wanted. And you want to come here and then click on export selected animations and go over to game, go over to enemy, and I'm just going to go ahead and put it over into movement, and then you can export it. And there you go. And then I can come back over here, and let's say I want to export like the walk. You can come right over here, and I just want to do the end place. So you can just go ahead and choose whatever you want. You can come over here, choose all of that, export it, and it will export it to whatever folder you want. You can just come in here and just choose whichever one you want, click export selected animations, and that will export right into your folder, and everything is good. So that's how easy it is to do retargeting animations in Unreal Engine 5.4. Thank you very much. Bye.